morning, everyone. My name is Vineetha Mendonca from Milagros College from the Department of Hospitality Science. Welcome to today's session. Today I'm here to talk on a topic of recruitment. Now, the name recruitment itself is a very familiar word, the term which we use in a day to day life. Recruitment, nothing but making sure we get a job or we get an vacancy, if there are any vacancy where we apply and we get a job. Nothing but a selection process in simple term, if I want to say. So this is called as a recruitment. Now, recruitment is the overall process of identifying, sourcing, screening, shortlisting, and interviewing candidates for jobs within an organization. Recruitment also is a process involved in choosing people or unpaid roles. Okay, recruitment is nothing but first thing is if at all we want a job. For example, me myself, if I wanted a job, first thing is I go into the research process. I would go into the different factors where it's either it is in the newspaper or I'll google it, or I will go to the different websites of the companies. I will ask with the people, I would ask the reference. All these are where I go under a reservation. I go under the research. That means I am searching for a job. So research, then sourcing, screening, shortlisting, and interviewing. After I research for myself, then I go to a company where I would like to go, where I would like to have a job opportunity. There I go under the process called as interview. If interview is done, then second interview, third interview, maybe whichever, how many rounds the company requires. Once I am selected, I am going to the selection process. That means then I have to go for a screening where any requirements or documents that the company requires from me to get appointed, and then final recruitment. That means they give me in hand the written thing of my offer letter, what we call as. So this is called recruitment. In simple words, if I want to say, nothing but one get placed for a job with all these procedures going under. That is, first is the research, then you go under sourcing, then they identify you, then they call you for interview, then the interviews takes place, then the selection process, then the screening process, and the final selection of a candidate. Now when it comes to the recruitment, we have two types. First one is internal recruitment, second one is external recruitment. Now, the internal recruitment, it is a recruitment which takes place within the concern or organization. Internal source of recruitment are readily available to an organization. Internal sources are primarily three: transfers, promotions, and re-employment of ex-employees. Now, if I want to tell you in simple words, the internal recruitment, nothing but whatever happens within the organization. No outsiders are entertained, or no people from the outside the organization is taken. Now, if I would give an example, within a college, I am a lecturer in the Milagros College. Now I'm working here. If I want to say internal recruitment, there might be my promotion, or there might be happening called as maybe I will have to transfer to other places of same brand or same college. Re-employment of ex-employees. Transfers, anyway, by the word itself understood, from one place to other place or from one college to other place, we would transfer our position, but we will still remain with the same position. Promotions, maybe now I'm a professor, I'm a assistant professor, maybe I got promoted as a professor now. So these are the promotions given within the organization. And a re-employment of ex-employees, in the sense, for example, I was teaching in the Milagros College. Now my period is done. Now that I want to have some rest in my life, where I quit the job and take my personal life as my priority for some year maybe. But then the organization still needs me, or I need a job again. These organization can recall me. That means I was an ex-employee. Now again they're giving me an opportunity. So it is like a re-employment. I was in the same organization, I left the organization, and again I'm coming back to the same organization. That is called re-employment. So internal recruitment, nothing but the recruitment process which takes place within an organization or within a company or within an institution. three types of internal recruitments, which is called as transfer, promotion, and employee re-employment, or we would say employee referrals. That also can be done. Next, external recruitment. External sources of recruitment have to be solicited from outside the organization. External sources are external to a concern, but it involves a lot of time and money. The external sources of recruitment include employment at factory gate, advertisements, employment exchange, employment agencies, educational institutes, labor contracts, recommendations, etc. Now, now we know what is internal recruitment, nothing but which takes place within a company, within an organization. Same way, external recruitment in the sense which will work outside the organization. Now, among other than the employees currently in the company, still the company needs the employees from the outside. So it is nothing but a recruiting process which takes place generally, who is given opportunity from the other than from the organization. So here we say that the external resources include employment at factory gate, advertisement, employee exchange, employment agencies. So we know that, for example, in a company, if there are less of employees, there might be the chance where they keep the employees on the contract basis. For example, if the volume is only high or the too much of workload only at the during maybe or 3 to 4 months in a year, then the company will give and contract to the other company saying that they need these many employees from your company only for this duration. That is called contract employees. Then employment agencies, we know, for example, if I want to travel abroad and have a work life there, I would go to the agencies, give my resume, talk to them, tell them if there are any vacancies, please let me know. So if there comes any vacancies, these people will inform me. Through them, my interview will be scheduled, where I will get into a nice company through the agency. So this is also an external recruitment. Then advertisements, which is a common factor or which is a common thing where we see in daily life. Advertisement in the newspapers, in the websites, in the social medias, we know that we been in the Instagram, WhatsApp these days, we know if there are any vacancies, people will put a post or put a story saying that there is a vacancy, please DM me or please contact me. That means we will come to know through the advertisements which will happen in the these days. Then employment exchange. For example, if a company needs an employee from our company and we need someone who is very specialized in one factor from the other company. So we can exchange, we can give our employees who is very good with something where they require and take employees from their company who is very good at one factor where we are required. So these are where external recruitment can take place. So this is for today. Thank you so much.